this is Jace from Marshall Made Collectibles, and today we are doing an unboxing and review. This is one of Mezco's 1/12 collective figures, and it's Ash from Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn. Before I get started, if you're looking for these figures and looking for good deals on Mezco figures in general, or 1/6 scale figures, you need to go check out my friends over at 1/6 Outfitters out of New York. They have excellent deals, great prices, shipping is reasonable, and even when you buy multiple things, the combined shipping is a real true discount, and you should go check them out. With that said, before we get into the review, one other thing I would like to say is I am a Bruce Campbell fan. So even if this was a polished turd with a chainsaw hand and a boomstick, I'd probably be happy. I grew up watching these movies over and over and over again. They were my Rocky Horror Picture Show, and in fact, I had a roommate back in the day that we would watch Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness over and over and over again multiple times a week. So I'm a bit of an Evil Dead nerd to the point where I read all the books behind the production of it. I read Bruce Campbell's If Chins Could Kill. Highly recommend it, by the way, if you're even a Fairweather fan. So this review might be a little biased. Anyway, let's go ahead and into the figure. It comes in the standard fare of the Mezco box with the slipcover. On the front, we have the Woods. We have Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn 1/12 collective, and we have Ash. On the other side, we have more Woods. Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn Mezco toys. On the back, we have a picture of Ash with his damaged face. We have the Deadite Ash. We have a clean Ash. We have Henrietta's head. We have the possessed hand giving the We have the Book of the Dead. We have his boomstick. We have a stand with arm. We have multiple hands. And then we have pictures of the figures and different poses. On this side, we just have the Evil Dead, again, at the top, 1/12 collective. Down below, Mezco toys. At the top, let's turn this around. On the top, we have the 1/12 collective pose, play, and display in that really nice matte box with that gloss finish, kind of like how we saw on their other horror figures with Michael Myers. I got a feeling that we'll see that again with Freddy, and we will see that again with the Jason Voorhees figure. On the bottom, we have the Legalese, which even looks really nice in that gloss black against that matte finish. We pull off the slipcover. Boom. And we can see the figure in there in all his glory. On the back, on the sides here, we do have the 1/12 collective. And on the back, I didn't mention this before when I did the Michael Myers review, which I think is really cool. They have the Mezco mascot logo, which I really love their mascot. We haven't seen a lot of it. Back in the day, they actually used to even make a figure of him. So, let me go ahead and crack him open. We are less than 4 minutes in, and we will have him out and on display. First thing that falls out of the box is your care instructions. This is just letting you know that this is a collectible. It's not meant to be a toy for play. Anyway, let's go to the trays. We'll do the bottom tray first because that's always the least exciting. That's going to be your bag and your arm, and I am not even going to take those out because we are not going to use the arm, and I do not use the bag. I do like the idea that they give you a little Ziploc bag, very reminiscent, what did I say before? Yes, of Figma. And it's nice that you can put your accessories in there. For me, I always display the figure a certain way, and then whatever's extra, I put back in the box and store it that way. That way, I always know where they are, and I'm not trying to keep up with any little Ziploc bags. So let's take off this top, if I can. There we go. And we'll do all the little accessories first. Let's do one of the most important things for an Ash figure is the chainsaw. And oh my God, that looks good. Look at all the weathering. You can see the wood on the handle. All that deadite blood everywhere. It's even thrown back. Even though the saw is red, I hope the camera is picking up. Can you see that gloss blood where it's thrown? There you go. Look at that. That is fucking sweet. Little pull handle. That is so sick. This almost looks better, and this is 1/12 size. This almost looks better than the paint job and detailing that Sideshow did on theirs. That is nuts. Loving it. Okay, let's see what else we got. We've got the Possessed Ash hand. Look at that. Great detail on that. The Book of the Dead. I don't think it opens. No. That would be insane if it did. Very cool. Amazing detail. Let's see, we get his boomstick. On special right now at S-Mart. Shop Smart. Shop S-Mart. Almost looks like it cracks open. No. I saw that line at the top. I was like, oh, there's a crack. And that looks like there was a line there. It might. I am not going to force it just in case. I am not breaking it. I really don't care to see like 2 little shells in there. Something that I could possibly lose. Well, we got the extra hands. We'll do that real quick, and then we'll go into all the heads. Because like some Mezco figures, they come with like 2 heads. This guy comes with 4. Oh, well, 3 altogether. Henrietta head you can't put on them. All right, we got a open gripping hand. I take it that is for the Book of the Dead. Yes, look at that. Sweet. And then we have our trigger hand, which I always love it when the hands actually fit the weapons. That is too cool. All right, we'll do Henrietta's head first, because she wants our soul. There's Henrietta. Some sick detail. Oh, look at it. It's all nice and juicy. She's so purty. Look at that. Look at them gorgeous teeth. All right, let's see what else. Oh, the Deadite Ash head. Oh my God. I might have to buy myself a second one of these just to have that on display. That is too nuts. That looks so good. Yeah, who else out there was bummed that Ash versus the Evil Dead didn't get a 4th season? Cool, cool, cool. All right, and then the other head is the clean Ash head. Or no, this is the damaged Ash head, which I think is the one we will be using. And it does. It has a very good likeness to a young Bruce Campbell, which Evil Dead 2 was done quite a few years ago, folks. He was a lot younger than he is now. That was close. That had a really good shading for that 5 o'clock shadow. Gotta have all that blood. Sorry, I know that grosses people out, but... All right, and then we come to Ash himself. Mr. Ash Williams, Ashley. Ashy Slashy. Look at that determined face. Oh, handsome sumbitch. Looks good. Now, I know some people were complaining that his arms were small. Even if you look at Army of Darkness, where he did buff out a little bit for that role, he still wasn't stacked. He was never an Arnold. Look at that. You got the claws marks, nice tears on his outfit. Gorgeous detail on those boots. Holy shit, he's got little socks, sculpted socks. That you would never see, but they're sculpted anyway. The weathering is nuts. The pants are really, really dirty. Hello, Sideshow, because I ended up having to weather mine because you didn't weather it enough. Look at that. The pants are filthy. They look like he's been fighting deadites all night. Got the little pull for the chainsaw. Notice he still has his hand, so this is before possession. Very, very cool. That's tight. That does look just like him too. I don't know. I like the bloody head, but that one is awful nice too. Very determined. Got all his nice little cuts all over his face. That's going to be a hard decision for me. All right, let's take a look at the stand. And it's a nice gloss stand. Look at that. There we go. Picking up my lights again. Boop. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. Okay, and that's another thing I wish Sideshow would do. I know it sounds like I'm ranking on Sideshow, but I really do love their Ash figure. I wish to God they would stop just doing like the black bases with like the font there, or the title there done in like gloss, and then everything else is flat. Or just give us a painted base like this. Do the detail and go the little extra mile. You're already doing the etching on it. Paint the. Never mind. Going off on tangent. Just paint the damn thing. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Sideshow, paint the damn thing. For what you're charging, paint the damn stands. Give us some generic sticker base. That looks cool. Love it. Okay, I am going to go ahead and pause for a second, and we'll be right back with him out on his stand. And again, like I always do, we'll have some HD photos at the end. Okay, we got Ash out and posed up, and I love this figure. He is awesome. Really can't think of anything bad to say about it, other than they gave us a right hand, knowing damn well we will never use it. Other than that, I see absolutely nothing wrong with this set. I'm loving this. We've got some Evil Dead collectibles before. NECA has put out some really cool figures. Before that, Palisades put out some shit. I've always tried to follow up with whatever was coming out. And to me, other than the Sideshow figure, even though I kept picking on them during my review, this is the second best Ash collectible I think has ever been out. Because there's even been some statues, which I'm sorry, the likenesses have all been off. They've been garbage. This is really, really awesome. And I think I'll pose them right next to my 1/6 scale Sideshow Ash. I think they will fit good together. Hang back. What we'll do is we'll do some HD photos here at the end of him in different poses. Another awesome figure release from Mezco. Round of applause. They're awesome. Can't say enough about them. So I really do appreciate the effort and the work that they're doing on these and the detail. I mean, he's got freaking socks up underneath those pants that you'll never see. They give you a right hand that they know you'll never use, and then they give you a plethora of extra heads. So, I mean, it's all up to how you want him to be. And I thank every one of you for watching. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. If you haven't liked or subscribed, I really would appreciate it if you do that now. I'm trying to put out new content all the time, at least a couple extra videos a week. So your likes and subscribing really help further this channel along, and I really do appreciate it. So I appreciate you watching. Again, this is Jace from Marshall Made Collectibles. Hang back. We're going to have some HD photos coming up right now.